Hey guys out there in camping land, Todd here. I just picked up a used slide-in camper for my 2009 Toyota Tacoma, four-wheel drive double cab. Uh, it won't be used all the time, and I can put my camper shell back on there with my sleeping platform and that unit as well. So I can change things up. It's just different occasions allow for different utilities. So I'm just going to give you a walkthrough here and just show you the unit real quick. It is a travel Lite. It's 2012. It's a 690 FD and it weighs 1,100 pounds dry. I got some Firestone airbags coming this week that I'll install to help level out the suspension. So we might do a video on that as well. But let's walk you through the ride real quick. You know, it's a nice unit. If yonder pans over here, we can check out the unit and see. I have it tied down here with my DeMillo rock sliders, as the frame was too far up and it would have impeded my door from opening. So kind of did a custom job on that. So far it seems to be doing all right. The windows out here are pretty neat. They pop up and then they have a screen that you can screen everything off, or then the blinds actually go up. So I like that feature. On this unit I do have some scissor stairs that would go here, but I find that kind of unstable, taking 5 steps when I can just do 2 steps. If you look down in here, I built a little platform that'll raise it up about 2 inches, give me a little bit more clearance off my cab, and then also keeps it from swaying from right to left. On top of that, I have some 2x4 spacers with a piece of plywood, and then I glued down some rubber floor padding to compress that, so it shouldn't slide around too much when I'm going over bumpy trails. You come inside, I'll show you a little bit around it here. What we have here is a sink that will fold up. It's cold water only. This unit doesn't have a hot water heater, which is fine with me. I can deal with that. 2-burner stove. We also got a vent up here with a light. We got some nice storage here, double containers. And then on this side we do have a small nice little refrigerator. I don't know if I'll use that or just use my cooler, because I could use this as dry storage for food as well. Down here we have a little furnace, which is great. 20-pound propane tank in here. And then right here we have our battery storage. So I also do have battery. We just got a little clothing rack in here. And if you pan over this way, this will be where the table sits. It'll go down. You can have a guest bed there. Up here we got a full bed, and I have everything kind of stripped bare right now because the previous owner had put mothballs throughout this unit and it was really bad. So I've been neutralizing the odor. So up here we do have AC unit, which is nice. It's only good for plugging into 110. I have a generator, but it will not power up that unit. So let's go ahead and go back outside. And what I'm going to do now is actually download this unit. I'm going to time myself. I've done it once before and I think it took me about 20 minutes. So I'm not in a hurry when I do this, but you know, I want to be efficient as well. So I'll be back with you here in a moment. Alright, now we're back. So what we're going to do, I backed up the truck a little bit and I'm going to drop down the legs and time myself like I said, and we're going to do that. Before that, you can see on this side of the camper over here, I'm going to mount my ARB awning. And I'm going to go all the way down this side. Now, it's great when it's in the back of the truck. It's high enough. It gives me about 6.5 feet right there, which is good because I also have the enclosed room that hangs off the ARB awning. So it'll give us a whole extra room out here to sit out, have dry storage, changing room, whatnot. But what I had to do in order for that was the ARB awning has 2 tracks, as most of you are familiar with, behind there. So it's an interesting mount, and I didn't want to drill through that track and then through the storage bag. So I had these brackets custom made at a local fabrication shop. Now, $100 to have these made, but any other bracket out on the market is about the same. So what's going to happen is I'm going to end up attaching them here in 3 spots on the studs of the camper, and that should be rigid enough to hold the ARB awning in place. What it is it's an offset here, so you can drill through these brackets and then put your nut back behind there. I looked and researched it, and I spent 2 days on it, and I just couldn't find a system out there. I saw one gentleman who had a good video, and he mounted an aluminum rectangular tubing on here, but it was a lot of length, and a week and a half after I bought this, my next door neighbor set up a Phoenix, and it's a slide-in camper that pops down, and it's only I think $1,500 right now. So anyways, I'm happy with this purchase. But with the rectangular tubing, it went along the whole route, but you could only mount it in 5 spots, 2, 2, and 1. So this will allow me to mount it good in 3 spots. So anyways, back to lowering the camper here. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to time myself. Let me check the time really. Okay. So my cameraman's kind of a
I'm cutting that
big
out.
help to me right now.
Cutting that out.
My son.
Cutting that out.
So what I have here is my cordless DeWalt drill with a chuck in here to power down the legs. Now if we go to the front legs here, you can see we just lift it up and this will turn out, and then we'll jack that down. I attached the braces, the supports, the struts to my DeMello off-road sliders. They're mounted to the frame in 4 places, and that was as good as any other system out there. As long as the bolts don't bend, then I'm in good shape. And then we just mounted it here to the bumper, which I may end up getting a better bumper that's more rigid and just have those mounted into that. So I'll show you how this is going to work. Put it on high when I'm going all the way down. Or I'm sorry, yeah, high.
It's good hydraulic press.
So we got one there. We got that one there. And I already popped this one out.
Okay, so now I'm touching in all 4 points, and what I'll do is I'll take the turnbuckles and just loosen those up and disconnect them. Need to get a crescent wrench. Alright, we've got my crescent wrench out here. Just we'll take our first nut, loosen that up, and bring it down. And what we'll do is take our turnbuckle, and we just turn it. So we'll just hang that off there.
Come over to this side, do the same thing.
Now, when you download your slide-in camper from your truck, you don't really want it to be windy. I'm on a concrete driveway here, so we don't have to worry about the ground compressing and it sliding around. Hopefully it doesn't walk too much, you know, kind of get our legs where we want it. I really lucked out here that I do actually just clear my gas cap, so just got to pull it back of here. Actually, I couldn't find very many videos on, because I'm a novelist at this. I haven't found very many videos helping out to show you how to actually load and unload the camper. If there is one, they all have the electronic jacks and they just go down, and it's a real easy situation there. Alright, so we got all of our turnbuckles removed. And now what we have to do is just go through all four corners and slowly raise up, go down, and pull the truck, get it high enough, pull the truck out, and then we'll lower it all the way down so it's more stable as I do work on it and load it up. Okay, so now I have all the legs jacked down, and it's kind of wobbly there. And, you know, I get kind of nervous about this, but I think it's looking good. If you look down here, I got a couple inches between the platform and the camper, and now I'm just going to slowly pull it out. They told me that you want to have the front higher than the rear, so what I might do is just go ahead and lower the rear down a little bit. Let's see if this goes in. Alright, so that looks pretty good to me, and I'm going to go ahead and pull forward, and I'll show you when I get it down. Alright, so we got the slide in out of the back of the truck. It took me 22 minutes to fully disconnect it and slide it down. It's only the second time I've had it off the truck, and since I've had it, and I don't really like doing that. It's maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't want the thing to tip over on me or my kid or something like that. But if you look over here real quick, you can see the little platform I built for it. I did this compressed foam and the sides, and really I don't have much wiggle room at all. As you can see, it's very tight, and so when I pull it in or out, I only have about, you know, just under a ½ inch, and that's not on each side. So I tried to make this as light as possible but sturdy. And as you can see, I had some scrap 2x4s laying around, did two 2x6 on ends, and then through the plywood. It's probably about 50 pounds, give or take. Adds a little bit of weight to it, but it gives me the comfort zone I want above the cab there, as I just had some roof work done. Anyways, thanks for watching, and maybe when I get my awning mounted up, I'll walk through the steps of that, and also when we load this thing back up for the inaugural trip. Thanks for watching. Todd out.